So you had some Ghanaians there sharing their fond memories and thoughts of the passing of Ikea Donko. Let's move on. But still in politics. This time you're going to the NDC flag bearers camp. John Mahama has urged President Akufo and Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to apologize to Ghanaians for plunging the country in the current economic mess. Addressing residents of Wolensi constituency as part of his Northern Region campaign tour, John Mahama asked President Akufo when he will resign over the depreciation of the cedi against the US dollar, which is currently standing at 7 cedis to $1.
After the 8 years we have gone through, we don't have the luxury of experiments. We need experience. Bawumia and Nana Addo came with very sweet words. And I asked Nana Addo one question when we were at Pandai. He said, Yetisikaso. And so I'm giving him one question. Tikanu Wenhi, where is the money? And in Lugni, I'm going to add one more question. He's on video and he said that Kufuor's time, 1 cedi, $1. Mahama and Mills' time, 2 cedis, $1. And that if he were Mills and Mahama, he will resign. I'm asking him, today, $1, 17 cedis. When is he going to resign? He should tell the people of Ghana when he is going to resign. And he should apologize to the people of Ghana for the hardship that he has subjected us to. And instead of going in peace with his vice president, he wants to foist his vice president on the people of Ghana. And the main reason why he is afraid to hand over to Mahama, he's been saying it, I won't hand over to Mahama. I won't hand over to Mahama. Who are you to say who you hand over to? It's the people of Ghana who will decide who you should hand over to. The reason they are afraid to hand over to me is because of accountability. Because we are going to ask questions. We are not going to let people who have stolen the money of the people of Ghana go away free with the money.
So that's the NDC flag bearer John Mahama speaking at Wolensi on his campaign tour. Well, he went to Sanarigo as well, and the member of parliament for that constituency, Alhaji Abi Fusheni, noted that the current economic condition is a vindication of John Mahama from false accusation made against him prior to the 2016 elections.
Your Excellency, you made a very prominent statement when you were exiting office. You said posterity will be your judge. By the grace of Allah Almighty, today Ghanaians across the length and breadth of the country, from every nook and cranny, are lighting lanterns to look for you during the daytime. It's a testimony to the lasting legacy, the legacy of vision, performance, commitment, dedication to the progress and development of this nation. Today, it is a question of trust, and I've always said it. It's very clear. President Nana Akufo and Dr. Bawumia, they have a huge credibility deficit. And that is why I said that if Dr. Bawumia should meet you anywhere and greet you, good morning, look at the position of the sun before you respond. President Mahama says what he means and means what he says. He does not give empty promises. So you is a leader you can trust. This election is also about experience, not experiment. Somebody who has never had a feel. It is not an office where you go and flood with promises. It's an office where you go to deliver. And Ghanaians, is it not amazing? The MPP is holding power. The good people of this country have given them the mandate, and they are making promises. What do they take us for? Because we are giving you power. When you are giving power, you perform. You don't make promises. They are making promises.
That's the member of parliament for Sanarigo, Alhaji Abi Fusheni. Pearl Cindy Olenu is my colleague. She is on the tour with John Mahama. She joins us on the line. Pearl, what's the latest we should know about John Mahama's tour?
Mbalatina, we are currently at Bimbilla, where the flag bearer of the NDC, John Dramani Mahama, is in a private meeting with the chief of Bimbilla. But before we go here, we visited the Pandai constituency. We've also visited the Lungini in Wolensi constituency, and we are currently at the Bimbilla. And from here, we'll be moving to Yendi. But when we went to Pandai in the morning, addressing some of the issues of the people there, the flag bearer John Dramani Mahama said he knows that the people of Pandai lack education, and also good health care. So he assured them that his next government is going to build one of the e-blocks for the people of Pandai. And also that was where he asked the current president, Nana Akufo-Addo, to tell Ghanaians where the money is. The money the president once said on video that he is a comedy, John Dramani Mahama is asking President Nana Akufo-Addo to tell Ghanaians where the money is. Since he's also a president and he knows where the money is. When we got to Wolensi constituency, he made mention of quality roads for the people and also assured them that since it is a farming community, the farming center service is going to help them to farm and also make profits from their produce. And that is why he also asked the president that the farmers are suffering because they can't buy fertilizer. All of this is because of economic hardship. And the dollar is also part of our problems because now $1 is to 17 cedis. And when John Mahama was the president, Nana Akufo-Addo made a comment that if he was President Mahama, he would resign because when the NDC took over from former President Akufo, $1 was 1 cedi, but to them $1 was 3 cedis. But now, as Nana Akufo-Addo is the president, the $1 is to 17 cedis. So John Dramani Mahama, the flag bearer of the NDC and the former president, want to ask the current president Nana Akufo-Addo when he will resign because the $1 is now 17 cedis. Yeah, and so we are currently here at Bimbilla, waiting for the flag bearer to come and address the gathering.
Okay.
But with the number of people, I can tell you that the crowd is massive and the youth is much involved in this rally. Since we started the northern region, the youth has been massive in every community or every constituency we visited. The youth are more than the elderly people.
Pearl Cindy Olenu, grateful for the updates. That's let's talk about what happened in Parliament today because the Speaker, Right Honourable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagwing, has called for all hands to be on deck to strengthen Parliament as the mirror of democracy. He made the call at the inauguration of the newly completed Parliament Supplementary Office Complex today.
Right Honourable Speaker present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this complex has been designed to meet the evolving needs of our organization with flexible workspaces and cutting-edge technology. As indicated by earlier speakers, this office complex will accommodate the Parliamentary Training Institute and other specialist departments. Let me assure you that we will not rest on our OS. That means the board will not rest on its OS. Together with management, we will continue to improve our infrastructural facilities and create working environment of comparable international standards. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot continue my address without expressing profound gratitude, as others have done, to everyone who has played a role in the construction of the office complex. I am particularly grateful to the consultants to the project, Michelle's ADK, led by my good friend, who are referred to as Kuku, and the contractors, Michelle's China State Hualun Construction Limited, who, apart from being our contractors, have also attracted a number of investors into Ghana. Anywhere is as good as its parliament. If the people are to benefit from democratic governance, it is the parliament, which is the mirror of democracy, that is the focus that should be strengthened. Because apart from lawmaking, it is parliament that has the only function of oversight. And it is parliament that should ensure that our collective efforts, whether in terms of energy, in terms of resources, in terms of trust, is properly applied to the benefit of everybody. So strengthening Parliament is not just the duty of Parliament, but of everybody. And we have to work together to make sure that our people don't suffer and struggle to elect us in vain.
Speaker of Parliament, Alban Somana, Kingsford, Backbing. The University Teachers Association of Ghana, UTAG, has suspended its strike against illegal mining, known popularly as galamsey, in the country with immediate effect. The university teachers laid down their tools in October in protest to government's inaction against the ongoing galamsey, which is causing serious harm to Ghana's environment. According to UTAG, suspending the strike was not an easy decision. President of UTAG, Professor Emmanuel Kudugu, has been speaking to Class News.
Well, what we know is that this is a decision across the 15 member campuses. There are some campuses voted against the suspension, but the majority voted for the suspension. And so, as in a democracy, we go with the majority decision. So once the majority has decided that the strike should be suspended, that is it. All other campuses or individuals who voted against the suspension will have to comply. We are exploring the other options, and also to the extent that currently there are issues with the governance system. Parliament has been suspended indefinitely, adjourned indefinitely. And so part of the demands that we're making requires Parliament taking action. And if they have been indefinitely suspended or adjourned sitting, we know that is going to affect us. So as and when the system gets back to normal operations and our demands, we'll continue to push for our demands. And if our demands are not met within